Hello everyone and welcome back to Outer Worlds. We are currently on, I want to say Elysium, but that is not the word, it is Byzantium. I always, for some reason, get the two mixed up. Well, we've unlocked Byzantium. For anyone who hasn't seen it, there is a very, very silly speedrun of Outer Worlds where someone finishes the game in 12 minutes. And they don't even particularly glitch it. You know, it's not like they find a hole in the wall and they jump through. It's up on YouTube. I'm sure you can find it on your own. Right. What quests did we have? Well, first we've got to level Felix up. 20% damage to corporate military. That's very specific. We'll go with those two. Right. So the main quest: speak to Minister Clark. Optional: speak to the minister's guards. Yes, we were after the chemicals so that we could revive other people on the Hope. I remember now. Weapons from the Void. We're gonna go to the Hephaestus mining archive. Turn to Lilia. That's the sublight headquarters on the Groundbreaker. Visit Ellie's parents. That's in Edgewater. That was for Nyoka. Got to go to Scylla for Max. So basically the companions want to go absolutely everywhere. I am not going to model outfits for Celeste. That's... I mean, it's not even a quest. It's literally a task. That's just wasting time. Let's, see, I'm not too interested in progressing Nyoka's quest line. It's like, find some bodies of her friends and go bury them properly. Max's is slightly more interesting. I just dislike Max. But I feel we could kind of do it. I'll let chat decide. Chat, you can decide if we do Max's one while I go back to the Groundbreaker and hand in the Space Crime Continuum quest. Groundbreaker docking base, yes. We'll take the useful people. Oh yeah, we got to play pretend boyfrienders with Ellie. Joy. I mean, based on that, I'm guessing chat want me to go for that one.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P.
All right, up the elevator, was it? What do you have to say then, madam?
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Real useful. Height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you were curious, no one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Like one. Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
There's something wrong with her.
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Do I want to? How did the research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Go on then.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
So Luna Dusk in chat has come up with the problem with gold toilets is they get stolen and the police have nothing to go on. Aye. The old ones are the best ones, right? Right, what answer do we want to go with? Yeah, go on then, just understood. We'll find out when we get there.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Sorry, just checking some stuff in the stream chat. So looks like they want to do the pretend boyfriend for Ellie, and they want to help Max, but no one's really bothered about Nyoka. Suits me. We'll go do the Max one next, which was Hermate on Scylla. I think Scylla was where we went before. Rescued the guy, murdered all the people that were holding him hostage, and then immediately left. So we haven't really done too much.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Hope to taste the rainbow.
Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. I probably could have fast traveled, couldn't I? It just occurred to me. This is why I don't do speedruns.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
That's nice. Scylla.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss, I want to talk to you.
Okay, so Josh just asked, does Felix have anything to say? Seems he does.
Hey, boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
They were probably busy. I'm going to go full sarcastic. Shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth and 30 years older? Whatever it was.
Right, forgot about that. Though shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Where, Felix? Where? You don't sound too sure about this.
The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know?
Clearly joined a corporation as a spy then. You think he's in trouble?
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
You can tell me where yet? No, not till I agree to do it, apparently. Oh, this is obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Well, I guess we're doing two things on Scylla then.
I'll lock up behind.
Bye, Ellie. You nearly got to come. So we got Max and Felix.
Behind you.
Okay. Max needs a level up. We can do that. So Empty Man is Max's, and Friendship's due Felix's, which is not marked. Oh, we'll do the Empty Man one then. Well, that's one less squad leader. One less sniper as well. Ow.
Get up! Come on!
For some reason, believed there was low gravity because space rock. Sorely disappointed. I don't even know what I've been playing that would make me think that. I've been playing something, clearly. No. I can't think what has had low gravity recently. Star Wars hasn't. Landing pad discovered. We've been here before. Shh. Stop making loads of noise then. Yeah, you can't get the stuff. Squad leader? Yeah. Oh, good scream, dear sir. Good scream. Where's his ash pile? Oh well. I'm obviously missing it. Never mind.
Looks like some sort of habitation.
We're getting close to the Hermit. I can feel it.
Hello, Mechanical Guardian. Nice little vending machine. What have we got in here? nothing amazingly interesting, but let's sell all of our junk. Yeah. And boatloads of food. Sort by... Wait. I mean, those ones look like they might be useful. Get rid of the crappy ones. Oh, I can't even be bothered. We upgraded weight recently. We should have plenty of headroom. Oh, backflip from the robot. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Excuse me, Mr. Hermit. Knock, knock. Ow. Sorry, Mrs. Hermit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
No? We're here to get this book translated, Max.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, we
or
might
the
kill Max.
unprepared.
Sold. Well, Max just said he's prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
I wish. I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Oh boy, a vision quest. What kind of completely screwed up weird crap is this game going to throw at us? Because, I mean, it's pretty weird to start with. Here it goes.
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
You literally just said hallucinogens.
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
And before, see what happens if you hit her. If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
Wow, he's really going for it. Okay, Vision Mom. How about you give us some answers instead of hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
Okay, I think Felix is growing on most people in chat right now. I'm gonna go with number one because none of them really make any sense. So your mum's right, Max. Your story blinded you to the truth and landed you in prison.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Didn't your story push you to study band works to unlock the secrets of the plan?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max.
Oh boy, here we go.
What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
Perception. Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy. Now.
What are you talking about?
He's yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get it? It's almost like a bad joke. I mean, we're on drugs, so any of this stuff could be whatever.
I can do that. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Okay. I'm glad you found your answers you were looking for.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced.
He's gone full hippie.
Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
I've had enough philosophism to get to last a lifetime. Let's get out of here. Hey, we leveled up. That was weird. What do we want? Persuade? Yeah, got him. Let's persuade. And Max gets that skill that I obviously never accepted the first time.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
I mean, I'm going to push number one because it levels, I think it levels my perception. You know, it's just an answer we wouldn't otherwise have got. So existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Nope, I already knew that. I was just enjoying myself.
Of course you were.
We should go. Yep. So whose quest next? It was this one. Travel to his landing pad on Scylla and have a chat with him. So where is his landing pad? The one we landed on? That seems unusual. Maybe there's another actual location from the flight thing.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down
No. Hollow
the
space.
bridge?
Alright, Maxie, you're going away. We'll have Ellie. Guess we're talking to this guy.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harriolo is expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Okay. We can't go directly to the market. Slightly concerned by the base full of outlaws. That's the toilet. What do we have in here? Rule 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule 2, fuck the board. Rule 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. You're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down the sense of security that like it's purple-berry flavored opium. Okay. We'll just go talk to him. It's just outlaws everywhere. And he's got a dog thing.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but he's earned his keep with us.
No,
Hear
he
that,
hasn't.
Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Pretty much just getting drugged up and abusing Max. Maybe he has earned his keep. Tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
I mean, I do like option 4, but it's not Max, so I'm not going to push that. You want to put him through a test.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
All right, let's
Can we
go.
talk?
Oh no. What do you want?
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
I don't know. I've just been going along with him for now, which is pretty much true.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Not sure what that was. Okay. I'm not going to become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
100% number 2. Oh, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Never mind. Let's go. I mean, I think I don't have too much interest in doing every side quest in history. I'm going to head to Byzantium. We'll try and do Ellie's quest there. We'll do the main quest. We'll see where that puts us.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
No. Why am I not seeing it? Is it Terror 2? Yes. Hang on. Which landing spot do we need?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Do return in one.
Okay. So we definitely need Ellie. I'm going to take Pavati instead of Felix.
Peace, Captain.
For some reason it keeps dropping frames tonight. The CPU's only at 7%, so I think it's going to be the internet connection. Hopefully the guys watching the stream aren't having any issues, and hopefully the local recording doesn't mess up like it did for last Saturday's last video, because then the guys watching this back later shouldn't have any problems at all. That was a slow handle. We'll just do that. All right, let's. Ooh, Do we want to go talk to her straight away, or do we want to go to the bar and talk to the guards? Let's go talk to the guards in the bar. Might have something interesting to say. Citizen, corporate recruit, Guard Mayfield.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah.
There's
That means
sort of some logic there.
Key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion? We can probably lift the key off him if we get him drunk enough.
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
His hearing's good.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Hey, Jamo. Offer him a Spectrum vodka. Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Probably.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
That's a big bottle of vodka.
You've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Let's offer him another one.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Good job, Ellie.
Guess I can't argue with that. Ugh. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Dum 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 dum. Why is everyone in this game drunk and drugs? Says Josh. Don't lay down and throw up. Oh. Tactical shotgun. All right, Minister's estate key. We got a tactical shotgun. What's the shotgun I've got? Oh, euthanasia kit, 329 DPS. There's no point in me taking her. Is he dead? He might be dead. Time to leave. Hi, bartender.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
How do we get up there?
Hortense yells at me about vagrants.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing...
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Was the minister expecting a delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay. Where is HPS? Thanks, game. Real helpful.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now, why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Yeah, really not helping your case.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
What's going to be special about his sprats? Are they going to explode on contact or have eaten mutagenic stuff and be 8 foot tall? We're not going to find out.
I wish I could do that.
Like it. Because, you know, there totally wouldn't be a guard by the door.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
this will be good.
I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Of course you do.
Everything's got a price.
She continues to be probably the strangest person in the party.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun by a pox
Hello. We just come delivering parcels in threes.
There's nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah? Let's see it.
I've got the parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Jim Bodley asks, what happened to your Red Dead uploads? I just haven't really played multiplayer since then. I'm waiting for Chad to show up so we can continue playing together. And single player I've not been uploading anyway. Hello, corporate guards. Can I come in?
How did you get in here?
We're just gonna close this.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Got the crap. I'm here for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be?
In this game, yeah.
I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I reckon he thinks the room is bugged. So let's not go with number 1. We'll go number 4. Why do you keep talking like that?
Stars, they're getting denser by the day. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better?
Slower and louder and into my good ear.
Was that a joke? Sarcasm, even? Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke with someone intelligent enough for irony.
That didn't go where I expected it. Great. So how about you tell me about those chemicals?
This again? I really don't know about any chemicals. Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Apologies for that noise. That was the antivirus popping up. Go away. Right. It's Rockwell again. I thought he was holding me here to keep me out of the way. Okay. I mean, Cherubin, Rockwell's locked you up here.
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Okay. So then I'll have to deal with him?
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
I get the feeling we're about to go find what's wrong with those sprats. Okay, the tunnels sound good. I prefer a quieter approach.
Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
I'm sure his tastes are unorthodox. Because why not have that in this game as well? Right. Then I'll be on my way.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Okay, what's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Alright, let's go.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Yeah, Dayun in chat has just basically said what I thought, which is, I have a feeling there isn't an Earth Directorate anymore. I'm sure something's happened to Earth as well. Can we get there? Nope, it wants me to go outside. Wonder if there'd be an access route through the back of the house or something. Right. Hang on. That's gonna be the direct route, isn't it? We'll go this way, but I'm
Our fair city is being
fairly sure this is going to be... Yeah.
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
Okay, so... How do we get into the underground bit? I mean, maintenance tunnels would imply to me...
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade.
Alright. Guess we're doing that one then.
Cleaning solvent and desperation.
Brace yourselves, folks. It's boyfriend mode time. I want to say this can't be worse than Pavati's, but this game.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
She wanted me to be all piratey, didn't she? Alright, spit on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen quietly.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up. These floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm going to continue to listen quietly.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Listen quietly.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Listen quietly.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know, Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Oh, listen quietly.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Listen quietly.
Fine. I'm gone. forever this time.
Well, that didn't play out as expected. What does she want us to do? Talk to her on the ship? Talk to her now.
Let's talk outside.
Let's talk outside. Yeah, Josh makes a good point.
That Harlow reminds me of my old dentist, and not in a good way.
If you were wearing whatever ridiculous sized heels they said tripped and broke your neck, there would kind of be a body.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute, and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part.
Of course you are.
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Intimidate 40. How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Yeah, Derek's in the background. He's very sympathetic. He's trying to cause a scene. This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
Why are all of the female characters different facets of 14-year-old people? Like, someone never got out of high school or was really angry at how they were treated at high school. Right. You've got to surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it.
Uh-oh.
Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for wool gonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
These two have some obscure conversations.
All right, how does this sound?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man.
Spacer's choice.
The dissidents actually.
Ugh, Space's choice. I don't want to go anywhere near that. GHIG secure mailbox system. Sole letter in this mailbox is just the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Really? Fine. Fallbrook it is. As who doesn't want to carry out some insurance fraud?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Now where was Fallbrook? Monarch. Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Out we go.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Lovely.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Yes.
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Let's go with forget it for a minute and we'll come back and bribe her if we need to.
That's for the best. What can I do for you?
So, I'm Mechanical Sentry Bot.
me that.
Close that. Hack that. Crap. I think we just got spotted. Right, policy details. Change beneficiary. Success. Continue. Exit. Oop. She walked out there. Of course she did. Just why not try and make it more difficult for me? Okay. That's a different way down.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Real jobs?
Maybe as line holders or warm bodies?
Those are real jobs?
Oh, sure. You've got to wait in line for just about anything in Byzantium, and not everyone has the time or inclination to do it themselves. As for warm bodies, some companies like to keep extra workers on site to look more productive.
Alright, enough about them. What's next for you?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Got to plan ahead at some point.
You talk like someone who likes lists. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
That's the kind of thinking that's running this place into the crapper.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Oh, we've got a framed insurance check. Thanks.
See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me.
If you say so.
Hey, I get it. If anything, I respect you more now. You know, I'm thinking I ought to find another gig once this one's all done. One where I can really work on my own.
That's a good idea.
Easiest way to take care of myself is to work with the one person I trust the most, right? Anyway, enough chit-chat.
And you're really not a people person. Alright, let's get the old persuade skill a little higher. And in the perks, what did we have? Section radius, melee damage, no. Stacking armor reduction on ranged attacks, but we tend to use the sniper, which is not going to get 10 shots off. Reviving companions, damage while low health, science weapon damage. Increase the armor rating and skill bonuses of any armor you wear. Sold. Right. Back to working on this main quest.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
I don't care.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, the only thing I like about Max is his special ability attack thing. Right. The way looks like it might be into the underground. Nowhere specifically. Let's just teleport there and have a look around.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
You mean the one where the dissidents blew up an
CNT
orphanage?
package.
That's awful.
Ah, weapons.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Okay. The Exterminator. There's a handgun and we're a long weapon. Aha. Ink slip. 473. What does my one do? I'm using... Oh, it's not going to show me because it's equipped.
Come to do your part to defend our fair city? What can I help you find?
I'm in. I'm tempted. Let's pick it up. Nice. Okay, back to trying to work out how the hell we get into the sewers.
My dear fellow, you've no idea how our production has suffered. Why,
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A
Hmm.
CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts.
Odeon Pictures.
Terror on Monarch loses its appeal after. You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Just because I don't trust the game, because it hasn't explained all the rules. Nope. Oh, there's the ladder. What we got over here? Something that really needs a difficult hack.
Oh, you got that?
Standard troop armor, hack +7. Ooh. Parts, bug kit. Well, this isn't helping. Minister's estate, so we could have snuck in from the rear there. Hey, you saw nothing. No trespassing.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun by a pox of it. Oh, there.
That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and
Teacup
Archibald
Canid.
Harris are redecorating with
Well
real
done, game. Well done.
faux windows.
Gardener. No, we don't have a Byzantium estate key. That's Ben Hill estate. Alright, I guess we try bribing our way in because the game really doesn't want to give us any other indication. I'm also noticing there's a weird little flag symbol in the top left that I have no idea what it means.
What is it now?
Persuade, 14. Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired from hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 2,760 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
Goodbye. In we go.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Yeah? They're in power armor.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Right.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom.
No way in there. Can I see through the glass on this side? Yep, but you can't get in. We the same? Yeah. We have to walk through this checkpoint then. We're gonna have to leave all our guns behind.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Show him the minister's HHC access card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
You better be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Convenient. Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Nice. The padding on that neck piece really is a bit ridiculous. I just noticed it's on the shoulder pads as well. Well, this reminds me of oh god, what's that movie with Christian Bale? Equilibrium. Hello, Percival.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Exactly what do you do here?
personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
No. So, for anyone who hasn't seen the speedrun, you can get in here without having this card. Using that guy. I won't spoil it in case you want to go watch it.
Excuse me, just a moment.
That's nice of you. Oh dear.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, I'm here to redecorate. Go away.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
Need to top up our alcohol stocks after the poor guard in the Of course he just keeps 3 heavy ammo. Why not? Okay. Personnel files. Or personal files. Subject, what's taking so long? First of all, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about the doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. Elegy? Eulogy. Someone can't type. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Okay, next one. Masseuse. Reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. Food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter what they no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies. But what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. And then the other corporations. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDO, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Right, so, view priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. I'll see. I mean, I guess that doesn't specify how long their lifetime is, right? You can contribute until you starve. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you asked, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for you to sign off on the board strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. So we'll print the Ministry keycard.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
We're going to send that message to Earth. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. Lovely. Alright, read the dimethyl sulfoxide in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, which is out there. Where did you two go? Right then. That's even more ridiculously over the top. Evening, fellas. Apparently the dimethyl sulfoxide is below the floor.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Show him the Chairman's keycard. How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Oh, I can't intimidate because I went with persuade. Okay, we sneak in by other means. HR. It seems likely. Wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It's your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Yeah. Oh, look, a convenient computer system. Yoink. Yeah, view employee complaint. Okay, Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I knew that Sprat-Toothed Snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on the lab coat. Waking next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act, and then I'll come and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. How's that help? Oh, we know that Caroline is now arguing with Theodore.
Take your best shot,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, crap. Oh, real crap. Sorry, Hulk. They didn't exactly give me a choice. Oh. Is that everybody? ID cartridge. What the hell happened here? His head's off, his arms are off, his legs are off. Which one of you two's the psycho? It's put me in a disguise now. I guess because we picked up his ID, probably. Probably didn't have an ID to use. I was probably meant to go find one of the scientists, but it didn't exactly flag where the kitchen was particularly well.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
That's my rifle 2.0. Let's replace the I don't know, light machine gun maybe. What's in there?
Real slick.
Nothing I'm that interested in. Hi, office clerks. Totally nothing to see here. Definitely not a big pile of bodies. Oh look, here's the kitchen. What's over the other side? The toilet, of course. Guess we'll call the elevator then. Nice stained glass window. I was going to say, surely we're in disguise and they're not, but that answers that question. Wow, this totally looks like we're going to end up in a fight. check the strange cow thing out. My disguise is about to fail.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Barred. Okay. Not the way we came in, is it? No. But it's a different elevator to the one we saw a second ago. Alright, let's see where this goes. Back up. That's not where we wanted to go. Well, I mean, that's help. We should get our disguise reset now. Okay, maybe we do want that central elevator. Or so that's barred, so no, we want to get to there, but that's a solid wall. Is that an elevator up to it? Let's go to this elevator in the central lab. See where this goes. Also goes up. That's probably not a good thing. Ah, no, wait, because then those stairs come down. Wait a minute. We want that set of stairs. Left, left again. Hello, Commander.
What? Something's
Great work.
Get out of there. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Okay. No, you're not.
What?
You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see your identification.
Move along.
Move along.
Apparently we're a Jedi now. Why can I not just take that? Oh, because it's been used? Okay, welcome to Human Experimentation Station and the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is required step of any new product process to ensure accuracy. You should document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. Few lab notes. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation. Removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Transfer to Karen Esther. Warning, the procedure may result in the invalidation of experimental results and death of human test subjects. Further information. Alright, experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfide concentration in circulation. I'll take all of it. Time to leave. And to the ship we go. Journal, return to Phineas.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I recognize the
No
name.
one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Let's skip the pleasantries.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
Listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
I like that. Hold on. Getting a lot of noise on this signal. Could you fuck off and never call back?
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Nope. Mr. Wells. Who will probably then send us to the ship we woke up on.
Arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Gonna take those two. They've been the go-to team so far. When we haven't had to deal with Max. Well, the go-to team when there's talking. When there's just killing to be done, Sam comes.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Oh, that's convenient.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Okay, forget about your chemicals, Aiden. The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with two working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes two things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
I would say two, but I can't. Something about repeatedly reviving humans from extended hibernation.
What nonsense. People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and thaw at their convenience. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Right. Focus, Phineas. Halcyon's going to collapse unless we do something.
We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Right, we need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
So this is where we find out that they don't have the brightest engineers, scientists, and artists. They have the people out of the penal colonies. Right. Engineering 45. There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Engineering 30. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Hello. Did he appear in the camera? You come in. Nope, he's buggered off. You may have seen a small puppy face. Been about here. He has left nose prints on my desk. Right. I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving, I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The board is now angry. Of course it is. There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Uh-huh. Right. I don't think we're going to talk our way out of anything. We've already got weapons to max. Or the weapon I care about. I reckon hacking. And 393. Better weapon for her? Oh, yes. You have that. I might as well give you the hammer as well. Avanti. You've got the assault rifle, that's fine. Right. When this companion is down during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. This effect has a long cooldown. When this companion takes damage, they gain some armor for a short time. Stacks 3 times. 20% duration of status effects inflicted by companion. This one. We'll go for the tankiness. Tanky.
A lost colony ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
Hey, Jonathan. When did you sneak in? Oh, the dogs got their own Thanksgiving plates today. Never seen 2 animals tear at food so violently. I mean, if everyone else is going to tear into food, then they're not going to feel left out, are they? They're going to get right in there.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Cool, I'll keep well away from them then. The Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
It's going to happen if I skip the Hope.
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun.
Excellent. No pressure.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his...
Right, we'll take the usual 2.
mental...
Why are there 2 objectives? Oh, repower the Hope skip drive and patch Ada into the... Okay. We're going to go...
Nice and easy.
Go the sneaky route, just in case there's things around. It looks clear, but there's plenty of stuff that they could be hiding behind. Nope, not so clear.
You got him.
Well, this build is definitely working out for me. Nice headshots. Hello? Oh, he's got a name. He's got a name, you can normally talk to him. Right. Pat. Patch. Reroute an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL2's reactor. Status. Fine. Patch. Status. Status reports available for power status. UDL's reactor is in auxiliary mode. The following modules are now operational. Life support, engines, navigation, comms, security. Hibernation storage status. All hibernation systems are functioning within intended parameters. 599. Oh dear, number 12.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Okay. Now, how do we sneak to the Hope bombs? We've got to get past him. I mean, I reckon he's a boss.
Never saw ya.
He's a puddle now. Hope bridge key card.
Here they come. Mess with us.
Nope, here they don't come. We're meant to be sneaking. I mean, I guess we were kind of in the open.
Okay, Captain.
They can basically see through our sneak pretty handily. Robots.
My kind of
Well, this isn't going so well. Plasma cannon gun thingy works nicely though. I like that one. That works. Works wonders. Sprat down there. That looks very much like the bridge. Watch a pro at work. Shoot through the wall.
That does it. Time for a drink.
Ooh, what's this? Nothing. Okay, route communications through the unreliable.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more
This'll go
primitive
well.
processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Good job, Ada. Good job. Just some more hacking skills then, please. And I don't know what to do about perks. 25% chance to reset a companion ability on each critical hit, because we got a massive critical hit guaranteed thing. Nothing that interesting in there. In this terminal, that looks like the life support chambers. Yeah.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Where are we meant to be going? Straight forward? Rabid sprats. Oh, hello. Wow. That was different.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Yes.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Those are pods people would have been in. Did the sprats eat them? Alright, okay, I give up. The civil war nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Every time I turn around, another part of the ship has been sealed off. How the hell am I supposed to do my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? Fuck it, I'm going to find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber and then wake my ass up when we arrive at the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on, assholes. Oh, that don't sound good. A handle? Nope, just a light. Lovely skeleton. What was that?
Here we go! Mess with us.
Job done. Can we talk? What? Now?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra-2's orbit right under the board's nose?
I'm not sure, but it's our best chance.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
The people of Halcyon deserve a chance, so do the colonists on the Hope. Pretty much.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it.
Yeah, Luna.
Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
If they're half as capable as me, we'll be in good hands. We'll go with 4. We won't know till we make it happen.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
No. Oh, what's in there? Side door to the same place. That seems sensible.
I'll keep it down.
This is seeming remarkably like a save point. I'm expecting a boss.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Once we switch that thing on, we can get out of here, right?
I'm expecting it's gonna possess a giant robot stompy monster thing, which will appear from that hole or something. Alright. Comms. Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Okie doke. They're pointing at the sun. That's not a good sign.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
We speed move to the end? No. So I reckon we're going to end up fighting stuff. So New Level Nerds has asked me in chat, what do I prefer, Fallen Order, which is the Star Wars Jedi game, or Outer Worlds?
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed?
Personally, I think I prefer...
That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Personally, I think I prefer the Star Wars. It's a bit more involved, a bit more of a challenge. Wow, our little monster thingy greets us at the door. How nice. I'm not saying Outer Worlds is bad. They're two very different games, in fairness. I think I enjoyed the Star Wars game more. I think there's just a little too much long-winded exposition in this one and things to read. I'd probably be more inclined if I wasn't playing it on stream, but when you have to sit and read everything out and try to make it entertaining, you know, certain things work better than other things. Alright, what do we think is going to go wrong? Do you reckon the boards invaded Phineas's lab? Followed us there and found him?
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment. We're in a rush, but let's watch a film.
I'll be here.
Right, let's get to the lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Dum 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 dum. Sam. Dr. Sam. I'm going with Sam. Things are gonna need a cleanup. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, because I'm sure there's still going to be troops here. I'm not sure what that flag is up in the top left, next to the health bar. Nothing immediately obvious. Yes, Sam. Quiet, clean, lethal.
Here we go.
Cycle complete.
Well, there's Bubbles the pig. What does that say? Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. As per official reserve protocol outlined in Defense Logistics incarceration document, blah, blah, blah. Individuals being detained at this location must appear in an official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register that they are indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their name. Ugh. Derek in the background, not very happy. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and a rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates or may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cellar or the high security containment location. Please note that this is the only copy of this receipt that you will receive and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. Okay, contingency plan activated. Publishing last will and testament. Hack bypass. Right, if you're seeing the screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this tome will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. The screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the ether. If this is Malakith Skadi, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personal files. Phineas Wells only. Oops. First entry. I'm not going to read all of his stuff. There's a lot to it, but you can pause and read if you wish. It's all about his attempts to unfreeze people. Right, open panel. Where's the panel? Out here? Oh, come on, game. That's not funny. Like, oh yeah, there's a panel with stuff for you. No idea where the panel is. I'm going to continue to assume it's down this way then. Yep. A Tartarus nav key. Finn's Force? What's that? Ooh. Spacer's Choice, Long Gun, Energy, Stagger. Yes, please. I will replace the shotgun with it. Just hack the rest of his stuff while we're here.
Left hands, Cap.
The vermin, too. I'm not a pistol user, so that can stay. I don't see their obsession with putting empty bins in places. Like, you don't have to. Why are you? Skill points. Hacking. Alright, make your way through Tartarus and confront the person who runs the board's operations, Sophia Candy. Oh, new level nerds has found. That little flag means that the next hit is almost guaranteed critical. Cool. So that is an ability we have, and that totally makes sense. I had assumed it was the little sword that pops up though, but... Let's try our new gun out. Ooh. Fancy.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati just... Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Here we go.
Rockwell's never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
I'm not one for pointless heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Yeah, we can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we have any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding. You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
When did you go street?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Punch it. Or, you know, make me run all the way back downstairs to the terminal I was previously standing at. Tartarus. You're about to assault the labyrinth of Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes. Would you like to save? Yes.